But look, we are going to go ahead and move on. And hey, right on time, Anthony Handy is in the building. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Zagnif Productions has a promotion going on. And you know what? I'll let him tell you.
Zagnif Productions,
in association with Zagnif Apparel,
gives you the opportunity to win free athletic gear. And here's how you do it. Visit the Zagnif Apparel Design Shop at Etsy.com. Purchase any piece of apparel that will automatically qualify you for the August 7th drawing for free apparel. Each purchase counts as one entry. No limit on the number of entries allowed. At least one lucky winner will win one free outfit. That's right, one free top, one free bottom. Note, the embroidered bomber jackets will not be regarded as prizes for this sweepstakes. July 30th is the last day to enter. So get to the Zagnif Apparel Design Shop at Etsy.com today for your chance to win free athletic gear, courtesy of Zagnif Apparel.
in conjunction with Zagnif Productions, LLC.
So definitely go and check out Zagnif Apparel. Get some of that stuff and get into the drawing for the free athletic apparel that he is definitely giving away. Definitely good stuff. Shout out to him, the host of the partner show to this one, This Week in SEC, where they cover everything in the growing SEC and break down this coming season. My guy, Mr. Anthony Handy, a.k.a. Mr. Fingers, and another one of our guys, Mr. Colin Passow, a brother from another. They break down everything that is SEC. Come on Monday night and Thursday night as well. And we'll definitely get them on here as the season gets closer. Excited for that. So we're going to go ahead and move on to news that is probably just as big. Everybody's been following this guy because of the family name. If you don't know the name, it's Manning. Arch Manning has signed to Texas. He will be coming here after he graduates high school, which is in 2023. He is probably one of the most highly touted guys coming out of high school, partly because of his name, also because of his ability on the field. He is an amazing quarterback. But Alex, like I alluded to, he doesn't graduate till 2023. Can we believe the hype? Can we take the name, connect it to what we've seen on film, and say this is the next best thing, guaranteed? Or what are we thinking, man?
I think to guarantee it, we got to pump the brakes on that because he is still playing high school football. Yeah. But I mean, you see shades of that Manning family in him. His ability to throw the ball, to hit the spots, to throw it on time, accurate, right power, everything. Like, to me, I see resemblances of Peyton and a little bit of Eli too, but he's more mobile. He fits the modern game better. So I think he's one of the best high school quarterbacks we've seen in a while, near the level of Trevor Lawrence, of what Justin Fields was in high school, even back to Andrew Luck. So I think he's on that level, but at the same time, they all took that next step once they got to college.
Right.
So everyone's saying first overall pick in 2027. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's see him play first.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Anthony said, analysts say Jalen Rashada is a better QB. Same class. That kid is going to be a 9.5 mil NIL to Miami. Ooh, yeah.
So the funny thing about that, he's getting more money to go play college ball at Miami than Trevor Lawrence is right now to play for the Jaguars.
Right.
The NIL is crazy.
Yes. Yep. And we are going to dive into that. Anthony, definitely want you in the comments for that. But yeah, to the point that we were talking about earlier, Kate, I'm coming to you. Guy doesn't graduate till 2023. He graduates same year your daughter, the lovely Nora Alverson.
Yes,
Same
he
year
does.
she'll be graduating. See if we can reach out and work that thing out. But
Yeah, take care of Mama Kate here.
right. but like, go ahead.
I think he's got a bright future. I know he hasn't played a snap of college football, and I know he hasn't. But if you look at his family and his family's traditional history with football, and knowing his two uncles, Eli and Peyton, are going to be behind him and helping him and like mentoring him, his future is bright. But I do think, I know we say he hasn't played a snap, but I've been watching his like summer league stuff he's been doing for his high school, and he looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to stay he's mobile, he can move, he can throw when he's moving. I haven't seen a college quarterback look this good in a while.
Mm-hmm.
In a long while. I mean, he's agile, he is poised. He's got a maturity to him that most college or high school quarterbacks don't have. And I think that attributes a lot to what his uncles are teaching him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I do see a lot of shades, like Alex said, of Peyton.
Yeah.
And I loved Peyton Manning.
Yeah, me too.
He would, I mean, if it wasn't Tom, it was Peyton for me. So I just see greatness coming. I mean, I've never seen such an accurate thrower.
Especially on the run.
Time. And I mean, threading that ball like precision. So Texas got, I feel, the best player in the 2023 recruiting class. And I think they're going to go far. And I feel bad for any quarterback that's currently there.
Well, speaking of quarterbacks that are currently there, thank you. Thank you, Katie, for that. What does this mean for Quinn Ewers? I mean, we know he was highly touted. He was the hype train before, Arch Manning a couple years back. Went over to Ohio State. However, C.J. Stroud won the job, and we've seen how well C.J. Stroud has done. So he moved over to Texas. New coach, has some solid weapons in Xavier Worthy and Bijan Robinson. He has everything in front of him. And then all of a sudden, here comes the hype train. Not even the actual player, just the hype train of the next guy coming up, Arch Manning. Is he already on the hot seat? Kate, I'll come to you first. Is he already on the hot seat on this?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Because I don't think Arch Manning's going to go in there and not want that starting position right away.
That right there.
Mm-hmm. And he, like Anthony said, Quinn has to show out all the way. Yeah. Quinn cannot just go in there and think he can be who he is right now. He's going to have to work on his game year round. He's going to have to show he deserves that starting position, because Arch Manning's going to be hungry for it right away. He wants to get early in on those Heisman talks, and he's going to be very hungry. He's got a lot to prove being a Manning anyway.
Yeah.
So, and to get into the draft class and be that number one pick that everyone's going to want him to be. So it's going to be a gridiron fight from the very beginning.
Oh yeah. Alex, is this going to be like an Oklahoma situation last year with Spencer Rattler, where he's looking over his shoulder every second, then Caleb Williams comes in and takes over? Like, is it going to be that close once he gets on campus?
So in a way, right from the start, it's going to be, because there's going to be people, if he misses a pass in fall camp here, that says, hey, Arch is coming next year, you better step it up.
Yeah.
So the good thing for Quinn is he's got a full year to show he's the guy.
Yeah.
So if he balls out this year and has an unreal year and Texas does well, then he's going to have a head start. He's kind of laying that foundation already. So if he balls out, then he'll have that lead. If he starts to kind of, like we've said, he's got to show out the entire year. Because if he starts to slip up, then it's going to be a competition coming right into spring camp next year, and who knows from there.
Yeah.
The interesting thing to point out with Quinn is he used his one like immediate transfer. So if he doesn't like the way things are going and he transfers, he has to sit out that year again. So already wasted his freshman year. Mm-hmm. So he's coming into a sophomore. If he doesn't like the way things are going, he has to sit out this year, and he starts finally his junior year somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, more talking about than Oklahoma too. I mean, we have that going on at Michigan right now between Cade McNamara and JJ McCarthy, because everyone's got Cade already getting axed halfway through the season, basically. Mm-hmm. So Cade's got to be on his game even more, but Quinn will definitely have to be on his game, because that fan base will be wanting him cut and not starting the minute he's not showing out and showing up and winning games and performing. They're going to be like, put in Arch, because that's our fan base right here. Put in JJ. Mm-hmm. So I can tell you right now, with seeing what's going on in my backyard in Ann Arbor, Quinn's on the hot seat.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
and it's going to be hard if they do the same thing that Michigan did last year, because you threw JJ in a little bit more every game.
Yep.
And it was hard to deny that, like, oh my God, what did he just do? Like,
right. He had some plays that weren't even called and he just went for it.
Yeah.
So, but not talking about Michigan, because we're not on that subject, but yeah, I would definitely say when I see what Cade's pressure is this season, there's definitely going to be pressure for Quinn.
And I think Quinn's going to be worse because he's at Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And those Texas fans are ruthless.
And they're desperate for a winner. How long has it been since they've been up at the top? Like,
it's been a while.
They lost to Kansas.
That prestigious season that we're used to.
They lost to Kansas in football last year.
Yeah.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, that is the most brutal, unthinkable thing. They get all the way, tied up, 48 with Oklahoma and the Red Rivers rivalry, and then lose it at the end of that run by Kennedy Brooks. Like, they had some heartbreaking losses. They really, and you got Sarkisian. No, the whole big thing last year was, he didn't have his recruits. He's playing with somebody else's team. He's got a year under his belt. He's got his recruits. He's got his quarterback that he wanted in here. Let's go. Show out. Quinn Ewers, I do believe he's on the hot seat. He's got to be able to block everything out and just play balls to the wall this year. And I'm saying he's got to get like New Year's 6. And even still, there's going to be some people that are going to be like, well, we want Manning because he's a Manning. Right. Some people, you're not going to be able to win over them all. But you get to, the Rose Bowl, or you get to the January 6th bowls, they'll give you a pass. They'll definitely give you a pass. But as long as you ball out, you'll be good.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.